Hello, hello, y'all. This is Laurie with Laurie Resiliently Crafting, and welcome to the Hearts and Shells collaboration. If by chance you don't see this little red button right here, you didn't catch me live. So just do hashtag replay, and I'll get back to you just as soon as Mr. FB lets me see you. So how y'all doing today? How y'all doing? And welcome on this wonderful Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesday. Whew. It's been kind of a crazy morning this morning. I got the floor down on my building, and I'm excited to start on the walls tomorrow, y'all. Hey, Cheryl, how you doing, beautiful? Just waiting to get shared over there. Once I get shared over there, then I'll pull y'all up on my laptop so that I can make sure that I have everybody's comments. Hey, Robin, how you doing, beautiful? Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We are in the Hearts and Shells collaboration, which is hosted by Michelle Carlin with Shelly by the Shore Crafting, who's up after me, y'all. So y'all just make sure that you're in the group. The link to the group is in my description, so y'all just need to click on that and get in the group, and you'll be able to catch all the creators that are going on, past and present, and everybody that's today, and so on and so forth. And they have a great event, y'all, and I appreciate y'all being here. It's also hosted by Miss Petra with Soulcraft and Kathy Tatum with 12 Oaks Gardens and Creations. So thank you all for having me. I apologize for the other incidences when I didn't go in there and check the poll, y'all, but I was on it today. I got it this time. Yay, yay. So, as soon as I get shared over there, just waiting on Miss Tiggy to finish up. She is making a adorable bunny. And I'm doing another cross thing, y'all. I am. But this is going to be just a spring thing, something you can keep up all year long. It's not focused just on Easter, but it is the season. Jesus is the reason for the season, y'all. It is. Just like for Christmas. And you know, anybody that has been watching me knows that I'm a Christian. I'm a pastor's wife, and I like to talk about my Jesus. So there's that. So, hey, Jan Jury, Michigan in the house. Whoop, whoop, Michigan in the house. Just waiting on Miss Tiggy to finish up. Let me go see if I'm in there yet. Let me see. Nope, Miss Tiggy's still in there. So as soon as she's done, she's got a minute or so. So let me do it again. Hey, Michelle. Hey, girl. Thank you for having me, girl. At least I remember to check the poll, right, girlfriend? At least I remember to check the poll. And now I'm just seeing this one's watching and that one's watching. And I'm sorry, y'all. Just waiting to get shared into the group so that I can pull myself up. And that way I will be able to catch my comments, hopefully, in the group. Because they're not showing on my phone. It says Robin Hasty is watching. Michelle Carlin is watching. Jan Jury is watching. Okay, y'all. Somebody needs to get me over there. Somebody. So who is it? So, I've got this board here, y'all, from, I believe it was a Walmart, and it's got the little bit of an edge on it. It's got nothing on the back, but while I was watching Tiggy, I went ahead and stained all that and the edge, okay, and we're going to dress it up. Hey, Rochelle, how you doing, beautiful? Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Let me get this on here and see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. I know the FB can get, oh, there I am. Okay, let's see if we can get this pulled up over here without any difficulties. Hey, Kathy Morgan Clark, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Let's see if we can get this pulled up now. And we can get comments too. You know how sometimes it's just crazy, y'all. It's just really crazy. And these women that do and men that do these events, kudos. I'm just saying kudos, because I'd be pulling my hair out. Just saying. Okay, well, it's not coming up yet. But, oh, goodness. Let me try this again. Sometimes if I click on it too fast, it won't show me my comments. It don't make no sense. But I see 10 eyeballs. Yay, we got it this time. Now let's see. Oh, that's not what I want. There we go. I got it. Hey, Michelle. How you doing, beautiful? You're not seeing my comments either, Michelle? That sucks, doesn't it? Hey, Mary T. How you doing, beautiful? Thank you for being here. And Tina, thank you. And I'm sorry I'm having to look over here. And Petra, hello, beautiful. I'm so glad I'm here today, too, because I remembered, y'all. I remembered to click the poll. I remember to check the poll to let y'all know I'll be ready. It's just, my life has been so crazy lately. But I don't know if y'all missed it at the very beginning or not, but the floor is down on my building. The floor is down. They'll be starting on the walls tomorrow. My grandson and his little friend, whose name is Luke, and my husband worked on that this morning, but it got really hot. It's 88 here in South Georgia today. So when the sun's beating, it's hot. It's really hot. So, hey, Elizabeth, how you doing, beautiful? Thank y'all for being here. Thank you so much. And there's Miss Debbie Taylor. Thank you. And my wonderful mentor. She's awesome. She is. Thank you so much. Thank you for sprinkling. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get started, y'all. Let's get started. Now, the question is, I've got this board, and we're going to use a napkin, okay? Let me show you my napkin here. Now, I went ahead and pulled it the side it's supposed to be on so that it's all going in the right direction. Do y'all think that we need to paint that or just leave it alone? Do you think we need to paint that or just leave it alone? Because I'm not really wanting the bright white. You know me about, I'm all about some vintage and muted colors, y'all. And this is rather bright for me. Well, we're going to go ahead and put this napkin down, but I'm not going to paint it. I'm not. We're just going to go with it. Just the way it is. Okay. No, Debbie, I don't think so. Hey, Kim, how you doing, beautiful? Hey, and if I miss anybody, I totally apologize. It's just, and there's Grace, but she'll be on later as well. I didn't write out the graphic, y'all, but, Miss Michelle, one of the hostesses, she's on up after me, and I believe right after her is Miss Petra, and I'm not sure about after that, but I tried to print it out and it wouldn't let me print it for some reason. And I was like, what, really? Why you got to give me a hard time? Hey, T&D Creations, how you doing, beautiful? Yes, it isn't a pretty napkin. It's the only one I got, too. It was given to me. It was sent to me in, Happy Mail. Somebody sent me Happy Mail, and I don't even remember who it was. Or it came from Scrappy's Rustics, because usually when you order something for Scrappy's Rustics, she's throwing a napkin, she'll throw in something a little small extra just because you order from her and you're supporting a small business. So there's that. And there's Connie Hall. Hey, beautiful. Again, I'm not seeing all the comments, so if I miss anybody, hey, Candace, how you doing, beautiful? Thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all so much. So let's get started. And I'm going to use it's by Scorch Marker. It's Marker's Magic Glue Sealant. It's just like Mod Podge, but it's by Scorch Marker. I'm going to use it for my sealer. Okay, so we're going to use that. I'm going to pour it in this little container because my brush that I'm using is not going to fit in that container, and I'm not going to fight with it. Just being honest, y'all. Just being honest. So let's get this on here. And of course, we will iron this down, make sure we don't have any wrinkles or anything like that on there. None of them wrinkle things. We don't want them wrinkles. And if you've ever tried this Scorch Marker Decoupage Medium, it works good, but you have to work with it pretty quickly. And I'm having to put more than one coat on here because this wood is just sucking it up. It's just sucking it up, y'all. So let's go ahead and get it on there. Let's Get it on there. Get it started. We'll get it started. We'll get it started. There we go. Ooh-wee. Don't want the wrinkles. Don't want the wrinkles. You know you got to be extra delicate with a napkin. You just have to. It's just one of them things. Napkins are, you know, very fragile. So we go easy with it, right? We go easy with it. And I'm trying to not get too many wrinkles in it. And I'm just tapping it down, y'all. Just gonna tap it down. And I know it looks a little yellow behind it, but that's okay. It's okay. I didn't really want the bright white. I was actually going to paint it with Dixie Belle buttercream, so it would have had a kind of a yellow hint to it anyway. So there's that. Hey Christine, how you doing, beautiful? Hey, hey. Kathy, you cray cray, girl. You cray cray. But I love you. I love you. I love you anyway. I love you anyway. We all do. We all do. So we just putting some down. Like I said, this wood is sucking this stuff up. So I'm trying to do it fairly quickly. But I want to make sure that it's down real good on all my edges. We're going to get her down. We're going to get her down. And I'm just tap, tap, tapping on it. I'm not rubbing on it at all. Because most of the time, if you don't get many wrinkles and you just take your heat tool and put your heat tool on it, that heat tool will help your wrinkles come out, if you know what I'm talking about. If y'all have done any type of decoupage, you know what I'm talking about. It will help bring out the wrinkles. It will, it will. Okay. Hey, Sheila. Sheila's Little Treasures. Excuse me. And yep, she's the steampunk queen. She is, she is. She loves her some steampunk. I just can't get into the steampunk. I'm just not. I like it, but it's not me. It's not one of my things. I mean, I like it, somebody else doing it, but I can't get into it. I just can't get into it. I don't know why. Because I'm about as cray-cray as they come. At least I feel like it. Sometimes I feel like I'm really cray-cray. Y'all ever feel like that at times? Just feel like you're really out of this world. Out of this world. I do. I do. And not in a good way either. I just kind of feel crazy. Just kind of feel crazy. Thank you for spreading the blessings, Lisa. Thank you, sweet friend. Thank you. And if I miss anybody's comments, I totally apologize. I don't like to miss comments because I want everybody to feel welcome at my page. I do. Okay, let's go ahead and dry this. Make sure we got her down real good. Hey, Mama Todd. Hey. Mama Todd. She made it. She did make it. Yeah, I was telling y'all earlier, it's high for today is 88 in South Georgia. And I know all you folks that are getting the cold weather and the rain and the snow and all the things, I pity you. I really do. But this is typical weather in South Georgia for this time of the year. Because we get, by the end of April, we'll be in the mid-90s. We'll be in the mid-90s. Yeah. Tornadoes. Yeah, we had that weather the other day. In fact, it was the day that I had to go to the doctor, which was Monday. We had that rough weather here. It was terrible. Praise God we didn't have no tornadoes, but I drove in it, y'all. I was driving in it. I had to go 45 minutes, 50 minutes the other way. It was actually, it's 53 miles to where I had to go to go to my doctor to have the first set of shots in my back. I'll have the second set of shots done on the 16th of April. Then we'll do another set where they'll burn the facets in my spine, on my back, and then they'll do on one side, and then 2 weeks later they'll do the other side, and then we'll be done. Yay, yay. Maybe the pain won't be as much as often, and I'll be freed up a little bit more. But now I still have the neuropathy, so I deal with that on a daily basis. So like right now, my feet are saying ba-bump, 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 ba-bump. Like I've been on my feet for 8 hours. And I haven't. I have not. That's just neuropathy. Just neuropathy. And I take all the medicines. I quit taking the medications that the doctors give me because I've been reading up on it, and it causes this, it could cause that, you know. And I can't do it, y'all. You know, and I know y'all seen things on Facebook or TikTok talk about, you know, the doctors don't give us stuff to cure us because, you know, that's money out of their pockets, you know, and it's a money thing. We all know it's a money thing, and I just can't do it anymore. I just can't. It's still damp. It's still damp. Yes, praying for anybody that needs prayers. If you need prayers and you don't want to be known on the FB, just message me and I will pray for you. I will pray for you. I will pray for you. I have another box over there. I haven't finished it yet or done anything with it, but it's going to be my prayer box for here. The prayer box that I had for here went to the church. So if you request prayer and I write it down, if it don't go in this box, it will go in the box at my church. And everybody prays over that box. Not just the pastor and myself, but everybody in my church will go by and pray over the names that are in that box. And it's all secretive. Nobody knows. Nobody knows who's in that box. But God knows. God knows. And that Tiggy, I was watching her while I was doing the staining. She is so creative. She is so creative. She does things out of the box, that's for sure. She does things. She's got her imagination that just don't quit. Okay. I think we're good and dry right now, but I want to go ahead and rub the iron over top of it real quick. So let's do that. Yes, neuropathy is no joke. It is not. It is not. It is so hard. So hard. I take a lot of vitamin stuff for it. I quit taking the medicines that they gave me because it was giving me more brain fog. I do black seed oil and oregano oil because I have high cholesterol, and I make my own. You just take oregano. If you have fresh, that's great. If not, you can just buy some in the store, you know, that you would put in your spaghetti sauce or whatever, and put extra virgin olive oil in it, or avocado oil. Actually, avocado oil is good for you as well. And you let it sit in a dark place in a jar for a couple months and let it mingle with that oil. And once it gets done, then you just strain it. Ooh-wee. Yeah, that's a lot better. Not a wrinkle one, not a wrinkle one. And I just got a little eyedropper. I got these little black, dark bottles. And I use the eyedropper, and I take about a quarter of the eyedropper, and I put that in a juice or whatever kind of juice you're drinking. Just put that little bit in there, the oregano oil and the black seed oil. And the black seed is cumin black seeds. You can get them on Amazon. And you take that as well, and you pour it, do the same thing just like you would do with the oregano, and let it sit in the in your pantry or in a cupboard, somewhere in a dark place. I take it out about every 2 or 3 days and just shake it up real good, you know, so it mingles even more. So I think we're done with that. Yeah. And I take the black seed oil and do the same thing with it that I do with the oregano, and get like just a quarter of the eyedropper, put it in my juice, and then I, you know, those little hand mixers that you got for, you know, making lattes or whatever. I've got one of those, and I put those oils in my juice, and I put it in just like a little shot glass, and I just down it real quick. And I have had no problems with my cholesterol. And they have me on heart medication. Not heart medication, but they have me on, well, it is heart medication, to be honest. It's a losartan. Well, I've done a bunch of reading of that, and Lipitor, and both Lipitor and losartan is one of the reasons there's so much dementia around. It's one of the reasons why my mother has it. So anyway, I started doing those oils in my juice. I don't do them every day. I usually do it once every other day. And when I went to the doctor the other day, you know, my blood pressure was absolutely perfect. It was perfect. It was 121/79. Yeah. And I quit taking that losartan for my blood pressure. I quit taking it. And it was giving me such bad brain fog, I couldn't remember nothing. I mean, you know, we all have that moments of you walk into a room and can't remember what you went in there for, but it was getting so bad that I'd start a conversation and couldn't even remember what I was saying. I was like, this is crazy. I can't do this. You take Liston? Well, I was taking Lipitor for my cholesterol and losartan for my blood pressure. I've quit taking both of them. And I just do, you know, God put everything, every plant on this earth for a reason. Whether it's for medical reasons, healing reasons, you know, there's the reason why he put it on this earth. And it's not just, you know, things that we think are weeds are some of the best things in the world for you, like dandelions. Dandelions are really good for you. To make a tea out of them. If you can handle the drink, you're good to go. But you don't have to drink it in the whole thing at one time. You know, you can do like put it in a shot glass and do shots of it, so you're not having to swallow that nasty taste for an hour at a time trying to get down this cup of stuff. You know, just do it in small doses, and it works fantastic. But yep, when I went to the doctor on Monday to have my shots in my back, my blood pressure was absolutely fantastic. Couldn't get no better. Couldn't get no better. It was right on, right where it was supposed to be, y'all. Hey Nara, how you doing, beautiful? Thank you for being here. Good morning. It's afternoon to us, but it's morning to you, isn't it, baby doll? It's morning to you. It's afternoon. It is 2:21 on the East Coast. On the East Coast. Okay. Oh. Get that napkin out of the floor before I tear it all to shreds. I'm just tear these little pieces off right here, and we're gonna save this. I'm gonna save that because I'll probably use it for something. I might use it for something. Hey Nancy, how you doing, beautiful? Okay. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I love it. And okay, we're gonna set this aside and let it do its thing. Let it do its thing. Now, I've got one of these that came from the Dollar Tree, y'all, and we're going to use it, okay? And I'm going to paint it. Let me grab a piece of parchment paper so I don't have to clean up my paint so bad. I don't have so much mess to clean up. because I'm a messy painter. I'm a messy painter. I'm not going to tell you stories. And devil, blame it, my nose will not quit running. Darn allergies. Allergies, allergies, allergies. There's nothing to play at. Okay, let me unplug my iron real quick because I'll forget. Oh, and it really and truly heats up my room. So we are going to take the Waverly celery. I know it's backwards and I apologize. Hey Mel, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Grace. And I called myself shaking this up earlier, but you know. Yeah, on my phone, all it's saying is this one's watching and that one's watching and this one's watching. So anyway, so I am going to use the celery. And we're going to paint this up real quick. Hopefully I won't make a total mess out of it. But it looks like I am. So let's try the spouncer. Let's try the spouncer. I cannot do these things without getting them all over the edges. Who's with me on that one? Who's with me on that? Get it all over the edges? Ooh, look at the hair hanging off of that joker. Or glue strings, one. I'm not sure. Okay, there we go. Let's just do it this way. Let's just do it this way. So what y'all got going on today? What y'all planning for supper? Anybody got any good plans for supper tonight? Anybody got any good plans, good menus, items for supper tonight? I'm doing something quick and easy because we got church tonight, and as soon as I'm done with my live, my daughter-in-law and my son are at the doctor's office to find out her due date and all the things on this new pregnancy. The first appointment, and of course it's at 1 o'clock, and it's in Tifton as well, which is also same town that I went to for my procedure. So, you know, sometimes you go to the doctor's and you're in and you're right out. Well, I told she said, would you mind if you go pick your granddaughter up from school? That way I don't have to rush and all the things. And of course, well, I'll go pick her up. I'll go pick her up. Hey, Vicky, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Thank you for being here, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all. I really and truly do. I do. Hey, Sydney, how you doing, precious? How you doing? Thank you for being here. And thank you again to Michelle and Petra and Kathy for having me. I know I've been a problem child, but sometimes I just, you know, life gets busy and you forget you're supposed to do those things. But I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to do better. Trying to do better. Okay. So we just painting this little frame, and I got this from the Dollar Tree. A couple months ago they had them come out. I don't know. They're a hit and miss type thing. You know, if you don't get it while they got it going on, you're not going to get it. You know, because they may never put these jokers back out again. So, and that's why I try to tell my husband. He's like, why do you buy all this stuff and don't use it? And I'm like, you don't understand. You might need it. And if you shop at the Dollar Tree, it may be there today, but you go tomorrow and it may be gone. You know, even with the things like the hearts and the stars and all that stuff. And that's something that they keep there. They put it there all the time. Hey, Sharon, how you doing, beautiful? Thank you for being here. That's something they put on the shelf pretty regularly. But if somebody decides they want to make a project with said items, then they may not be there that day. Or they didn't order it on the truck, and you know, the shelf is empty. And it's like, really? So when they have them, and I know that I might need that stuff for the next season coming up, I make sure I grab it. I do. You know, I may not use it for a while, but I've got it when I need it. Because that's just the thing about the Dollar Tree. And y'all know that shop at the Dollar Tree for crafting items, it's just one of those things with the Dollar Tree. It's just one of them things. Just how that works. That's just how that works. Oh, trying not to make it bounce too much, but I'm about covered. That's okay. I got lotion on. I'll get paint on my fingers. It's okay. It'll wash off. I got lotion. Only thing I don't like about these spouncers, you think you got it covered, and then after you dry it, you're like, wait a minute, it's not covered. I didn't get that spot. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying? So I'm going back over it real quick. Just make sure I got all the spots. Okay. Oop, this one just totally missed out on all this spot. Now I'm just going back over it with the dry brush just to get the little bubble things out of there, because I don't like that when I go to dry it and it looks like it's got bubbles in it. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. And I'm just using what's in the lid, y'all. I'm not even dipping into my bottle. Just using what's in the lid. I'm trying to make sure that I got it completely covered. And this is the color Celery by Waverly. You can get it at the Wally World. Get it at the Wally World. If your Walmart sells Waverly paint. Which I think they all went back to the Waverly paint, because that Hello Dolly wasn't doing so good, I don't think. Don't think that Hello Dolly was doing real good. I think it was Walmart's version of trying to make Waverly paint, and it wasn't a hit by no means. Wasn't a hit by no means. Okay, all right, now let's dry this up and put that brush in the paint. Hey Misty, how you doing, beautiful? Hello, hello. I'm not covered that up yet, because by the time I do, that's when I'll realize I need some more. Thank you for sprinkling the love, Misty. Thank you, thank you. AP Handmade Novelties by Misty. If y'all if y'all see any of these page names that you may not have known that they're out there, write their name down, y'all, and go follow them. It don't hurt nothing. They may or may not be your cup of tea, but you know, you may end up with a favorite crafter. You may end up with another favorite crafter. Hey Jennifer, how you doing, beautiful? Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I do. Remember again, up after me is Miss Shelly with Shelly by the Shore Crafting. I call her Shelly, but it's Michelle. I don't know if she goes by Shelly or not, but I know most times she says that she's Michelle, so I'm assuming she goes by Michelle. And Shelly was, when she was younger, they called her Shelly. I don't know. I don't know the story. And I see spots that I missed, so I'm glad I didn't put that away like I was going to. Sometimes these daubers, and if your dauber's old too, and these daubers are old, I need to get some more, but I don't have any little ones. You know, the little ones? I'm sure I could probably get some daubers from the small ones from the Temu, and I probably should have looked, but it's not something I can think about until I need one. You know what I'm saying? I know you know what I'm saying. And y'all are catching what I'm throwing. Hey, Crafting with Donna, how you doing, beautiful? Thank you for being here. Thank you, girl. Just trying to get all the spots. Just trying to get all the spots. And I think I got them. I think. About the time you think and you see something else, right? And to you, it probably looks like it's covered, but it's not. Got bald spots. You do go by Shelly? Well, awesome sauce. Because we got so many Michelles. We got so many Michelles. It was really confusing when Pretty Peaches by Michelle was one of the hostesses of admin for Shelly, for the group, Hearts and Shells collaboration, because you'd say Michelle, but she was Michelle with one L, and then we had Michelle with two L's. I start calling you Shelly. Shelly by the shore. I didn't know if that was, I'm assuming that that's your nickname. You've been called that all your life, pretty much, probably. Getting ready to do candles at 3 o'clock. Awesome sauce, Donna. Awesome sauce. Do some candles. I love candles, y'all. My husband does too. He'll be at the Walmart or whatever, somewhere, and he sees them and they're on sale. He'll buy a candle. Especially if he picks it up and he's like, ooh, I like the smell of that. He likes candles too. He does, he does. And that's a good thing, right? That's a good thing. Okay, we're done with that color. So let's close that up. That lid's not on there, right? Oh, my word. There we go. Got it. We got it. Okay, so we got that, and it's in the color celery. It's just a soft green, y'all. And y'all know me about my soft colors. And I'm thinking it's going to go really good with this. Or do y'all think I need to do a different color green? Or do you think the celery is okay? I don't want to be real matchy-matchy, but y'all help me out here. Y'all help me out. You think we should go with a leaf color green, or should we go good with that? Need some help. You love that color? I do too. I do too. Y'all think, help me out now. Do I need to change this to a leaf colored green, or do I need to just leave it the color we got it? And I'm going to take a drink here. Hey, Misty with Misty's Creations. How you doing, beautiful? Y'all help me out here. Use some of those colors. We'll be making my own soon. Awesome, awesome. It's pretty together, Donna. Debbie says you love it as it is. Okay, good deal. Good deal, good deal. Like I said, I didn't want to go real matchy-matchy with it. Now, what'd I do with it? What'd I do with it? There it is, right there in front of your face, Laurie. I've got the word blessed, and it comes from the Hobby Lobby, and I know it's backwards, y'all, and I apologize. And I'm going to paint it with some Apple Barrel Cobalt Blue. And this does match perfectly with that. It matches perfectly. So, we're going to stick that in there just like so. I'm going to grab one of my other little spouncers. It's a little bigger, but it's okay. It'll work. And I put it on and dab it back off. Dab it back off. And this is my mother's favorite color, Cobalt Blue. She collects the Cobalt Blue. My sister's got some pieces, and I've got some pieces. And I told her, I said, because she lives here in South Georgia now, again. And I told her, I said, when you're dead and gone, or when you pass away, that Cobalt Blue that you got in this house becomes mine. She said, yes, ma'am. She said, you can have it. She said, your sister's already got some. I said, I know. That's why I get this one. That's why I get that. Hey, April. How you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Y'all having a wonderful Wednesday? It's the halfway day, y'all. It's our halfway day. We halfway through the week already. Halfway through the week already. And it's very unusual for me to use bold, bright colors. I'm just saying. Let's dry her up. Make sure we got all of it covered good. Yep. Good as it is. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Yeah, Donna, you might be have something that people are really gonna want, and you can sell the heck out of them jokers. You can sell them jokers. I love a good homemade candle. I do. And I think the soy candles are the best. Oh my goodness. My feet are hollering at me, y'all. And down south we talk about our dogs are barking. Well, my dogs, my feet are barking. Not my actual dogs, my dogs that tote me around. In the south, you know what I'm saying. My dogs are barking. They even whining some. And that's that neuropathy, y'all. You know, I'll be walking around doing something and all of a sudden I'll just lose my balance and just fall over. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I want to get out there and help my husband so much because I felt bad, you know, it's the building's for me. And he's doing all this work on his time off. And I was like, I want to help. And he's like, no, get back in there. No. So I'm the go-to girl, you know. When he needs something or a drink or a towel or something, I'll bring that to him. All right, y'all. Okay, this is what we got so far. We got the frame, and then we got the blessed. Wow, that blessed is bright. Bright, bright. We're going to tone her down. Then I got this little cross. I got a bag of them from the Temu, and they got the little thing right here that sits in a little stand so it stands up. I just snip it off. I just snip it off, and I just went ahead and stained it. And I stained it just like I did the board while I was watching, folks. And it's going to go in the middle of that right there. But now, y'all know, I am going to take some Distress Oxide in Gathered Twigs. The color is Gathered Twigs. And we are going to distress this up. Distress it up. I can get some of this on there. It's about dried up. Might need to grab my other one. Hold the phone, y'all. Hold the phone. I got another one back over here. It's a different color brown, but it's a brand new. And it came from the Hobby Lobby. But it's brown. I wanted something kind of close to go with the brown that's already on there. Oh, my daughter-in-law is on their way home. Okay, and this is from the Hobby Lobby, and it's called Pure Palette, and it's Glade Shades of Pigment ink paint. No, take that back. That's not from the Hobby Lobby. That's from the Temu. But it's a brown paint. This one here, I need to get some more ink for it. And that one's not doing right either. There we go. There we go. We got it now. Okay. There. Just going to put a little bit on the edges here, and we're just going to soften this blue up just a little bit. Because it's just a little bit pow-pow. It's a little on the pow-pow side. My grandson would say, it's pow-pow. He's talking about something else, but this blue is definitely in your face blue. So I'm just distressing it up some, kind of toning it down, and it's got a little bit of a shimmer to it, but it's okay. A little bit of a shimmer, as long as it's not glittery and the stuff will fall off. I don't mind shimmer. I don't, but I don't want it to come off. That's why I don't like glitter so much. Okay, so now It's not quite so bam in your face blue, but it's still the cobalt blue. We're going to do the same thing to this. And we're just going to go around the edges. Kind of soften it up. It's already soft, but we're going to add the brown hint to it. It's my time. We're good on time, y'all. I might actually get this one done today. Woo woo. Might get it done today. Might get her done today. So y'all ready for the weekend? I know my husband's not, because that means he has to go back to work, right? Which he worked yesterday. Because my grandson was like, well, I thought we were going to work on the building yesterday. I said, he did, but not long. I said, because he worked yesterday. He's like, oh. See, he had just come home from being at his dad's over the weekend. It was his dad's weekend. So, you know, I like that. You know, and his weekends with his dad's kind of gives Mimi a break too, right? Kind of gives Mimi a break too. I love him to pieces, but he does sometimes want to test. Sometimes he wants to test us, you know, and I know it's the age, because I remember being like that, y'all. Y'all remember when you were 15 years old? You know, I knew my limits, though. I knew when I said, Mama or Daddy said no, that was it. There wasn't no trying to talk them out of it. It was just, that's the way it was. Nowadays, they just beg and beg. You love bling. Hey, Sarah, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Okay, now that's a lot softer. That's a lot softer. In fact, and if y'all don't know, after I got done with doing this here yesterday with the metallic rub-ons, this one here yesterday, after I got done, I was like, none of my brushes have got all this metallic stuff on them, and how do you get it off? Well, I'd rub and I'd rub on a towel trying to get it clean. I couldn't get it clean for nothing. Well, I finally figured it out, y'all. I took a little bit of Goo Gone and put it in one of these little cups right here, and it just cleaned them brushes up, just boop boop, just like that. And I was like, heck yeah, now I know how to clean them brushes. When you put wax on a brush and you can't get it clean, just use a little bit of Goo Gone, and it softens your brushes back up, because, you know, them waxes, the metallic rub-ons and stuff like that, they don't just naturally come off. They just don't. Okay, we're going to use a little bit of Stick Fast on this one, because it's going to go straight to the wood. And this stuff you don't need a lot of. You do not need a lot of it. And you don't have to put it everywhere, because it'll stick. Usually once you get it down with Stick Fast, it's not coming back up. But you don't want to get it on your fingers, because it's just like a super glue, y'all. It's just like a super glue. But it works really well. And I'm just putting it on the main areas so that I know that it's not going to come off. Like I said, up after me is Miss Shelly. Shelly by the Shore Crafting. She's a good crafter too. All of them are good crafters. I'm not disappointed in any of them, to be honest with you. I'm not. I love all of them. Everybody's got their own technique, and that's one of the things that's so fantastic about it. Everybody's got their own style. Everybody does a little bit of something, just a smidgen different. And we could all have the exact same items and all in the same room, and every one of us would have a different project. Every one of us, because that's just the way creativity works, right? Okay, we'll hold that down. The only thing I don't really care for Stick Fast is the smell. It stinks. Stinks. Really stinks. How you feeling today, Sarah? How you feeling, girl? You've been in my prayers, sweet friends. You are, you are. We're going to go ahead and put our bless down. It works really well, but it's got a horrible stink to it. It smells like super glue. It does. But it works faster than super glue, believe it or not. You put it down and it's down. There's no getting it back up. No getting it back up. And I'm not putting a bow on this. I'm not. I don't think it's gonna need a bow. I don't think it's gonna need one. Okay. And if you do buy that, and I'm just guesstimating here on where it's going. I think that's just about right. So we're gonna gives it a minute just to adhere, but you hold it down. Once you hold it down, get it where you want it. Hold it down for just a second. It's good. It's good. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let me put that lid back on there. Ooh wee, ooh wee. Look at there. Looky there. What y'all think? What y'all think? Can y'all see where I've distressed the brown on the green? I'm really liking it. I really like it. And that's something you could put up all year long. And I'm gonna put a sawtooth hanger on the back of it so that you could put it in the easel. Let's just put it in the easel real quick and I'll show you. Oop, dropping things, y'all. Let's swap these out. Let's swap these out. That one needs to go on the bigger one anyways. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy. And just sit on an easel just like that. What y'all think? What y'all think? And thank you again, Michelle, Shelly, and Petra, and Kathy with 12 Oaks, and Petra with Soulcraft. Y'all are fantastic. I love each and every one of you. Thank you again for having me. So what y'all think? What y'all think? Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Misty. Thank you, Petra. Thank you, Sydney. Thank you, Debbie and Mary and Vicky. I'm doing pretty good, Sarah. I can't complain other than my neuropathy. It's giving me a fit today, but it is what it is. All right, we got 10 minutes. So I'm gonna set this over here to the side. Where are we gonna put it? Let's stick it up here. Let's stick it up here so y'all can see it. Move over, bunny. Move over, bunny. Stick this back up. Put this one back up. Don't you fall. Don't you fall. All right. Get this out of the way. Now, I do have this bunny here. And I bought him from the Dollar Tree. It was in the $5 spot. Anyway. And he was all kind of a rose pink. So I went ahead and painted him all white, and he had a set of glasses on. I snatched the glasses off. I'm going to use the glasses on something else. I didn't like it on the bunny. But I thought, well, I want to add some wax of some sort to him to do like I did that bunny. But I don't want him that dark. So I can't figure out what I need to do, y'all. Can't figure out what I need to do. But I am going to paint the little flowers up here. We're going to put the wreath back around. We're going to paint, I've got some metallics to do the pearls. So, y'all tell me, do you think I do have, what'd I do with it? Did I put it away? don't think so. Dang. Oh, there it is. I knew I had it. I've got this metallic right here. Ooh, and it's a white pearl. Can y'all see that? It's a white pearl color. And I thought about just doing that. Well, we don't want to use that brush. It hasn't been cleaned yet. And doing her with the pearl color. Let's get that green off of there. And her be kind of pearly. You know what I'm saying? But I have some metallics. Can y'all see where that pearl is on that? I don't know if y'all can see it or not. But I thought about doing that. And leaving her white. Or do y'all think I should put a little bit of wax on her? Just a little bit, not a lot. Just enough to give her, show the wrinkles. Show her wrinkles in her fur. Y'all help me. Y'all help me. Oh, let me get this to do right here so I can see all my comments. Boop. You love the bunny, Mary? You love the bunny? I can't decide. Y'all need to help me out. Or we could try. I don't want to use that. That's got that little bit of shine to it. Got a little bit of a shine to it. Let's see what we got in here. Let's see. That's my black one. Let's try the brown. Let's try the brown. That's got the shine on it, so we don't want to use it. So let's use this soft brush right. Ooh, ooh. I got brushes for days, y'all. I got brushes for days. So we're going to take this soft brush right here. And I'm just going to rub. Just going to get her a little bit of color in there because she is so bright. She is so bright. She is definitely a white bunny. But we know out there in the wild, there's no such thing as a pure white bunny. There's no such thing as a pure white bunny. There's not. So we're just going to give her just a little bit of color. Kind of darken her up some. And I'm even going over the, where we just put that metallic. It's okay. Just giving her a little bit of a color to her instead of her being so bright white. We still want her white, but we don't want her bright white. And she still got, she could probably use another coat of white. But, you know, because I still see a little bit of the pink in there. But I think we're good. Adding this brown will kind of deter that. So what, how much time we got? We got 5 minutes. Okay. I need to go ahead and pull some names to go in our Blessing Bundle Bottle. I will be going live tomorrow and doing a walkthrough and showing y'all how it's going on the building. And we're going to pull a name for last month's Blessing Bundle Bottle for you to get some happy mail from me. And that's just, it's nothing extravagant. It's just something to say thank you for your support. Thank you for always watching. Or if you can't watch live, then at least you come back on and watch a replay. You know what I'm saying? It's just a thank you for supporting me and my page. You know, because needless to say, we've had some major obstacles with this page, with my crafting journey. But praise God, we've got it going on, and I'm praying it stays that way. Praying it stays that way. Thanks to Miss Debbie, who helped me get all that straightened out. Because I was lost. I was lost. I didn't know what to do. I was very befuddled, to say the least. To say the least. So I will work on this some more, but it looks like my son and daughter-in-law aren't needing me to go get my granddaughter, which is a good thing, so I can stay home and watch Crafters and get ready to make some dinner, supper, whatever you call it, because we got church tonight, right? It's Wednesday night, so we got church again tonight. And my husband and my grandson and his friend, they all went ahead and finished off for the day. They got the floor down, and they got the blocks up underneath the bottom like they're supposed to, and have it all secured in, so all the things. So, but I will take you on that. We'll do a video tomorrow, a live video, and I will do that with y'all too. So let's go ahead and pull some names, y'all. Let's pull some names to go in the blessing bundle bottle. Let me grab my paper, because I'm out of little Post-its, so we're going to have to do it with the paper, but it's okay. It's paper, right? And there's a blank piece right there. A blank piece right there. All right, y'all ready? Ooh, do, 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 and stop. Let's see, we got Tina Johnson. Tina Johnson, you're going in the blessing bundle bottle, girlfriend. And today is 4/2. Whew. Where is this year going? Doop. Elizabeth Kuna. Elizabeth Kuna. C-U-N-H-A. 4/2. Okay. Boop, doop, doop. Up. And scroll back up. And we got Sydney Pearson. Let's do 1, 2. April Penrice. April Penrice. April P-E-N-R-I-C-E. 4/2. Let's get one more, because our time is just about up. Oh, we can't do. Oh, there's Cheryl King. Cheryl King. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got 5 names. So thank y'all so much. This is my project for today. I appreciate y'all being here so very much. And remember, you're never alone. If you're a child of God, you know that God's got your back. If you're not, I pray for you. I pray that you will come to know Jesus and have a relationship with him, because it's the best thing that ever happened to me. It doesn't say that things get easier. It just, have somebody to lean on. But God loves you. Whether you're his child or not, he still loves you. And you are never alone, because I love you too. So y'all have a blessed day, and go see Miss Shelly by the shore. I love y'all. See you next time.